Background. MTV Entertainment Studios is television. MTV. Founded in 1991 as MTV, the film and television production arm of Music Productions, and in 1996 as MTV Films. It has produced television shows and films based on MTV programs such as Beavis and Butt-Head Do America and the Jackass movies, as well as other adaptations and original projects such as Napoleon Dynamite. Its films are distributed by sister company integrated into MTV Studios, which became MTV Entertainment Studios in 2021, encompassing content for and based on all of MTV's brands. Paramount Pictures. In 2020, MTV Films was fully MTV Productions, First Era. First logo, June 2, 1991, January 1, 1995. Nicknames. The MTV logo, Liquid MTV. Logo. On a swirling background with blue water droplets, from the intro of Liquid Television, we see the MTV logo in a red gradient with TV and Music Television in white. The logo zooms in slowly and tilts to the right. FX, SFX. The background animation, the animation of the MTV logo. Music, sounds, the ending theme of the show. Availability. Extinct, seen on Liquid Television. Second logo, October 25, 1993, June 23, 1995. Nicknames. The MTV logo 2, Folding MTV. Logo. It's a shortened version of the MTV home video logo of the era, but Productions appears below instead of home video. FX, SFX, same as the MTV home video logo of the era. Music, sounds, the ending theme of the show. Availability. Extinct, seen on The Jon Stewart Show. MTV Films. First logo, 1996. Logo. On a black background, we see a small MTV logo on the left and the word Productions on the right. FX, SFX, none. Music, sounds, the opening theme of the trailer. Availability. Very rare. Was only seen on the teaser trailer for Beavis and Butt-Head Do America. Editor's note. None. Second logo, July 26, 1996. Nicknames. The MTV logo 3, the static-filled MTV. Logo. On a black background, we see the MTV logo with Music Television underneath, with animated static inside the M. When the static disappears, the M in the logo turns white. FX, SFX, the animated static and the M turning white. Music, sounds, the cockroaches singing the charge. Fanfare and shouting, Joe. Availability. Only seen at the end of Joe's apartment. Editor's note. None. Third logo, December 20th, 1996, August 27th, 2004, October 18th, 2019. Nicknames. The Astronaut, the MTV Astronaut, the MTV Moonman. The MTV Moon Person. Logo. We fade into space as we see an astronaut floating around from right to left. The astronaut suddenly comes close to the camera, and we see that the MTV logo is reflected backwards onto his helmet. We zoom into the reflection and out again to reveal the MTV logo, with Music Television intact under it, with the word Productions below it. Variants. Black circle on TV shows from the company, it just shows the MTV Productions logo zooming out. Orange County was the last film to use the Productions variant, but only on theatrical prints. Starting with Crossroads in 2002, the word Productions is replaced by Films in spaced out letters. Black circle on home media prints of Orange County. The part where the astronaut comes close to the camera is removed. Black circle. This logo was briefly revived for Eli. Here, the logo reflected onto the astronaut's helmet is the post-2010 MTV logo next to the text, "Films," all in white. The logo zooms out with a fisheye-esque effect. FX, SFX. The astronaut floating in space, the MTV logo zooming in and out. Music, sounds. None or the movie's opening theme. Music, sounds variant. On Jackass, the movie, we hear breathing followed by a laugh provided by Chris Pontius. Availability. Common. Can be seen on all MTV films and some TV shows from the era. It originally first appeared on Beavis and Butt-Head Do America and last appeared on Napoleon Dynamite. The 2019 variant was only seen on Eli, released in October 18, 2019. Editor's note: none. Fourth logo, January 12, 2002. Nickname: the Mosaic MTV. Logo: on a black background with orange bars on each side of the screen. Several dark green shapes, which resemble tiles, appear one by one, completely covering the black background. While this happens, white tile-like shapes form in the center and round outlines appear in a ripple effect. 6 white rectangles emerge from the center and form a big M. The word "Films" fades in underneath, while TV is drawn on the right-hand side of the M. FX, SFX, the logo and mosaic shapes forming. Music, sounds, the opening theme of the movie. Availability: extremely rare, only seen on Better Luck Tomorrow. Editor's note: none. Fifth logo, January 14, 2005, October 23, 2009. Nicknames: the Astronaut 2, the MTV Astronaut 2, the MTV Moonman 2, the MTV Moon Person 2, the Astronaut Theater. Logo: we see an overhead view of Earth, which turns out to be a reflection on the helmet of an astronaut. The astronaut is sitting in a movie theater along with many others, as popcorn flies around in zero gravity. We then zoom out of a hole in the shape of the MTV logo, with music television intact underneath, as "Films" in spaced out letters zooms in underneath it. Variants. On Coach Carter, the logo turns into a drawing for a split second before turning back to normal. Black circle. There is a prototype version of the logo where it has a slower zoom out. The astronauts are in different positions and are all wearing white spacesuits. The word "Films" appears letter by letter. FX, SFX. The reflection and the zooming back, paired together with nice CGI. Music, sounds, the opening theme of the movie. Music, sounds variants. Black circle on Jackass number 2, we can hear the astronauts laughing and chuckling, provided by Steve-O and Chris Pontius, then a metal slam. Black circle on the prototype version of the logo. It starts off with an engine huffing, followed by a note sounding similar to the THX deep note when we zoom out of the astronaut's helmet. As we zoom out, a calm piano tune plays, accompanied by sounds of beeping. When the company name forms, a rock guitar chord is heard. Availability: no longer current, but still very common. Can be seen on movies starting with Coach Carter and ending with Dance Flick. The prototype variant was only used as a test logo and was not seen on any movie. Editor's note: none. Sixth logo, May 23, 2006, July 8, 2007. Nicknames: the Astronaut 3, the MTV Astronaut 3, the MTV Moonman 3, the MTV Moon Person 3, the Meteor Shower. Logo: We see the same planet Earth from before, only this time shooting stars, and the astronaut is sitting the MTV logo while he holds a popcorn bucket. FX, SFX, same as before. Music, sounds, the opening theme of the film. Availability. It was seen on All You've Got, Save the Last Dance 2 and Super Sweet 16, the movie. Editor's note, none. 7th logo, September 22nd, 2006. MTV Films Europe. Nickname, the blue MTV logo. Logo. We see the electronic components, surrounded by blue lights, which then zooms out to the MTV logo, placed inside the circle. The name MTV Films Europe appears below the circle. FX, SFX, the MTV logo is composed from the parts. Music, sounds, none. Availability. Only seen on Dirty Sanchez, the movie. 8th logo, December 26, 2007. MTV Music Television. Nickname, the MTV logo IV. Logo. On a white background, we see the MTV logo with Music Television intact underneath. FX, SFX, none. Music, sounds, none. Availability. Only seen on Jackass 2.5. Editor's note, none. 9th logo, October 15th, 2010, June 15th, 2014, February 4th, 2022. Nicknames, the Astronaut IV, the MTV Astronaut IV, the MTV Moonman IV, the MTV Moon Person IV, the MTV Flag. Logo. We see an astronaut standing on the moon's surface, near a flag with the MTV logo. The shot of the astronaut repeats 3 times from various directions, but it finally zooms into the flag, which constantly changes its texture and colors. Trivia. This logo is based on the very first MTV bumper from 1981, only with much cleaner graphics, as well as the use of the post-2010 MTV logo with films appearing underneath. FX, SFX. The shot with the astronaut repeating and the colors changing on the flag. Music, sounds. A slightly rearranged version of the track from the 1981 bumper. It was also extended alongside a variant of the 2002 Paramount Pictures logo. Music, sounds variant. In some cases, such as Justin Bieber, Never Say Never and Hansel and Gretel, Witch Hunters, the opening theme of the movie plays over the logo. Availability. The logo first appeared on Jackass 3D and is seen on movies by MTV Films up to Jackass Presents, Bad Grandpa 5. It recently made a reappearance on Jackass Forever. Editor's note, none. 10th logo, July 31st, 2013, January 30th, 2015. Nickname, Eyes. Logo. We see several flashing shots of multicultural and multicolored eyes. When we get to the last shot, we zoom in onto the iris and several flashing lights are seen before the MTV logo slides up on a box with the word "Films" in it. A live-action shot of a cheering audience, possibly taken from an EDM concert, is superimposed inside the logo, and we see more flashing shots of eyes, with the last eye closing. Variant. On Project Almanac, the logo cuts off early. FX, SFX, the flashing eyes and lights. Music, sounds, the opening theme of the movie. Availability. First seen on the trailer for Jackass. Presents. Bad Grandpa, but the film itself uses the previous logo instead. The full version appeared only on Project Almanac. Don't expect to see this on Jackass Forever, as it uses the previous logo instead. Editor's note, none.